All right, so I just finished up my trading session for the day. I actually finished a few hours ago. It was a very short work day for me. We got done within 15 minutes of the market opening. And in this video, I want to show you a trade recap, why I entered the trade I took, and show you the exact results. So as you can see, these are my results trading my 20 PA accounts on Apex Trader Funding. I took one trade today in 10 of my PA accounts. So as you can see, I ended up making around $324 in 10 of my PA accounts, totaling up to around $3,200 in total profit. As you can see, if you're running with the $6 in, I actually just accidentally entered a trade. And anytime I accidentally enter a trade, I'll just exit immediately. I'm not going to sit through it and try to, get lucky and make money. So that's where that $6 came from, if you're wondering, on my other 10 PA accounts. So anyways, that being said, let's dive straight into the trade recap for the day, go into the charts. If you guys are wondering where I've been this week, Monday, I had a very small red day. I believe I lost around $1,000 or so. And then Tradeovate was having bugs through Apex Trader Funding. So they told us not to trade the rest of the day. So I simply just didn't trade at all. Yesterday on Tuesday, I had food poisoning. I was very sick. So no trades yesterday, which brings me to today. Anyways, with that being said, if you guys don't know how I trade, there's 3 steps involved. Step 1 is I always want to establish the trend. So if we go into the charts, as you can see, when I first woke up at around 6:30 my time this morning, the market opens at 7:30 my time. This is NASDAQ. That's why I like to trade along with gold and ES. As you can see, the trend was clearly up. Okay, so today was a very important day because we had CPI data. It came in better than expected. And we have FOMC at 2 p.m., which is around an hour from now of me recording this video. So obviously, the market's thinking, hey, CPI came in better than expected. Chances are maybe the Fed's going to change their mind and they're going to potentially lower rates instead of keeping them the same, right? They're going to be a little bit more dovish. Now, for me personally, I don't really care what the news does. I like to trade with what the chart is telling me. So I'm not a big news person, but it's something to be aware of that's going to be more volatile during those days. Now, for me to establish the trend, going back to step 1, right? What I always do to establish the trend is I'm looking at these 2 lines right here. This is a 45 length EMA, this blue line, and a VWAP. So I want to see both of these lines moving in a direction together to tell me that there's some kind of trend going on. Now, when the market first opened, when I woke up at around 6:30 or so, I can see we're clearly going up. Okay, both these lines are trending up, so that tells me that the trend is up, which means I only want to look for setups to go long in the market. So if I use a surfer analogy, you can think of it as a wave, right? I don't want to go surf against the wave. I want to ride with the wave, with the momentum. It's obviously going to be a lot easier and higher probability of making money. Now, the step number 2 I follow is entry confirmations. Okay, so just because the trend is up doesn't mean I'm just going to get long right away, because obviously during an uptrend, there's lots of pullbacks, right? There's lots of pullbacks. So just as a surfer, sees all these different waves in the ocean, they don't have to take every wave. They have to see which wave looks the best, right? They don't want a wave that's going to crash all once, that's going to be choppy. They want to be able to ride the wave. So how can I actually determine whether it's going to be a good wave or not in the market? Well, for me, I like to look at 2 main things. I want to look at the 2-minute time frame. Okay, this is the 5-minute on my left, 2-minute on the right. I want to look at the 2-minute time frame, and I want to see a couple different things play out. Ideally, I want to see some high volume on the pullback reversal. I want to see, a 2-minute MACD cross, and I want to see a 2-minute green Heikin-Ashi candle. So if we go over to my Discord here, as you can see, basically at 6:58 my time, I said I'll be interested in longs if MACD crosses back up and we get a good Heikin-Ashi candle. As you can see, this is what the chart looked like at the time of posting this in my Discord. So we're around 30 minutes from the market opening. Okay, so you can see the MACD just crossed to the sell side, right? Basically what I was saying is I want to see it come back around and cross again to the buy side and also get a green Heikin-Ashi candle. I also said, wouldn't mind seeing us consolidate here a little more though. Okay, so that was at 6:58. If we go into 6:58, as you can see, this is what the chart looked like right here. And I essentially said, I want to see us consolidate more. And we pretty much did that until the market opened. Okay, so market opened around right here. As you can see, we dipped down. We got some huge volume come in, obviously because the market just opened. And then we started getting all kinds of very aggressive buying pressure. Okay, and then if we go back to the Discord, as you can see, at 7:32, 2 minutes after the market opened, I said still watching for this. basically what I said in this message. So anyways, if you go to 732, this is right here. MACD didn't cross yet. It's still wrapping around. We're getting our green Heikinashik candle. If you want to be a little bit riskier, you could have entered on this candle. I personally like to wait for the MACD to cross. Just kind of depends on your trade style. Now, as you can see, it eventually crossed right here. So once this candle closed at 738, this is where I actually entered my position long. I was able to get it filled at around 1942, 43-ish. And at this point, the market's at all-time highs, right? So I don't really have a set target other than my first target is breaking high a day. Right at 62, that would put me up around 20 points on this trade. And from there, I was just trying to go for a 40, 50 point move on my runners. Okay, so as you can see, if I go back to the Discord, basically at 742, I said trimmed up 20 points now. And then as you can see at 745, I said fully out right here. Okay, so if we go over to 742, this is where I trimmed most of my position right when we got above high day. We had a nice little pop up over that. So at that point, I was up over 20 points. Trimmed around 60% of my position or so. And then if we go over a few more candles at 745, right when we got to in the 90s, right, that's where I was up nearly 40 points on this trade. That's where I fully got out of my position, knowing that we could have some resistance at this whole cycle level of 500, which is why I fully got out there. Again, we're at all-time highs in the market, so I don't have a clear resistance. So I'm just kind of playing those psychological levels and trailing my stop along the way. Okay, and that kind of brings me to step number 3 of my system, right, is managing the trade. Okay, so when you're on a wave, when you're riding a wave, when you're making money, the market's going up, right, you want to make sure you get out before the wave comes back down and crashes, because you know, even though we were going up pretty much this whole day, there's plenty of days where, you know, the market will go up to here, and then all of a sudden in the next 2 minutes, we'll just crash back down, right? And you can lose all your profits in a matter of minutes, okay? Because the wave tends to crash pretty fast. So I always think it's important to, you know, either trail your stop or have, you know, pretty conservative targets based on your risk reward. So I was risking around, I don't know, 15, 20 points on this trade. So I want to make sure I get out on a 2-to-1, 3-to-1 risk reward, sometimes even a 1-to-1. Okay. Now I can also trail my stop along the way. So for example, if I got in on this candle right here, basically my stop was right here. Okay. And then I can trail my stop along the way. So once this next candle closes and made a new high, I can now put my stop at 41. This is around break even. This candle made a new high. I can put my stop at 54. Now my stop is in profits. This candle made a new high. I can put my stop at 66, right? And then this candle made a new high. Now I can put my stop at 82. And then eventually would have got stopped out there and nice profits, right? So I'm kind of making sure that I'm going to get out of the way before it comes crashing back down, and I'm going to lock in those profits. So anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up my trade recap for the day. Real quick, before I end this video out, I want to give a shout out to one of our coaching students, Kosa. As you can see, he said, I'm fortunate enough to have stumbled across your channel 7 months ago and becoming a profitable trader. It's all thanks to your help and support along the way. Shout out to the bootcamp for teaching me the trading strategy, psychology, risk management. I need to bring my trading to the next level. It's only up from here, bro. Thank you. As you can see, he just got approved for 3 $2,000 payouts on his Apex accounts. That's $6,000 in profit going straight to his bank account. So anyways, just want to give a quick shout out to Kosa. He's one of our students inside my private coaching program. If you guys are interested in joining that coaching program at all, I actually have some more spots open, and I'm looking for a few more motivated people who are committed to becoming a profitable day trader. Inside this private coaching program, it's 30 days. I'll basically teach you my strategy for 30 days. So you get a 30-day training going over my whole entire system, everything set up A to Z, as if you're a complete beginner. I also personally review your trades, and I'll even be trading live with you on Zoom. Plus, you'll also get access to this private Discord channel where you can see my exact trades in real time and all the updates throughout the day. So anyways, guys, if you are interested in joining my private coaching program, like I said, I have some more spots open. All you have to do to join us is just go over to the first link in the description below this video and just message me the word trading on my Instagram account, and I'll send you all the details from there. I just have a few questions to make sure we'd actually be a good fit to work together. So anyways, if you are interested in joining us in there, all you have to do is go to that first link in the description below, message me the word trading and I'll send you all the details from there. With that being said, guys, as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for another trading session inside the Discord. And I'll actually be trading live on Zoom tomorrow as well inside that private group. Anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.